Now let's get away from some major rehab. Let's go into things that most people do to stay healthy. Yoga people, they do yoga to stay healthy, to be well, and they do it also to treat different lower back problems and neck
Yeah.
problems.
Joint mobility is important. It's important, especially for women's health. I mean, yoga for everyone's health, really, but joint mobility, keeping the circulation flowing to and from the joints, from especially with yoga, you're working on back bends, you're working on whatever area of your body where you're experiencing pain. I'm sure there's yoga uh, asanas to help you with that. You want to be able to stretch, to bring that stretching in itself. It's not just the spiritual and mental aspect. The physical aspect is so important because what's going to happen is you're going to increase circulation to and from that area. You're going to bring your body's awareness to that area, and that in itself, I mean, having fresh and healthy blood flow to and from your joints and any area of pain is just as important as rest and acu and PT and chiro and all of that. You need that healthy circulation. Yoga is going to help that along, especially even with patients with neuropathy. We see a lot of that.
Mm.
The neuropathy patients that we have, almost all of them say in some way, shape, or form they're doing yoga or something of the like to help with the circulation, to bring the circulation to the extremities, to nourish those areas and get the healthy blood flow and circulation and sensation back in their hands and feet. It's really important.
That you bring up an excellent topic with yoga. That we what you just mentioned here about circulation into the lower extremities, legs, feet, even up the back. We call this the posterior chain. So all the muscle groups that go from here all the way down the back, all the way down to the legs, we call it the posterior chain. It's like this chain reaction
Yeah.
of blood circulation and muscle function and posture, right? And so yoga is amazing when you start to do these different positions. They're a different way to stretch the body,
Yeah.
right? And then I know that you specialize a lot in women's health because we see a lot of these yoga postures opening up the hips,
Yes.
right? And so if we follow these muscle groups here to the front, how they wrap around and they come around to the hip, and then we look at all these intersecting different muscles, the adductors, the abductors, the quads, how everything comes right up into the hip here, all comes into the hip and then ties right into the core,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we see a lot of these positions are trying to open and stretch this open, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of women come into this clinic here and they talk about they just feel like their hips are tight,
Tight. Yeah.
causing back pain, causing other issues.
Pain wrapping around from the lower back to the front. I mean, there's so many different ways that it manifests itself, but yoga is phenomenal for that. And Acu, of course, is key in helping circulation to improve circulation to and from the hips, to improve circulation to and from the joints. Overall, just helping the body function at a more natural, not just higher function, but a more natural state of well-being.